I'm the slowest person in the group. I'm always at the back, playing catch up. You know, that's me. But you know, consistency and really, it's the power. So going back to Everest, this is what I did. You know, people wonder how many days you climb Everest. It takes 50 days to climb Everest. That's why Gary says it's almost 2 months. And when we climb, you get to the base camp, especially on the north side. Why on the north side? Firstly, because I have the experience in 8,000 meters, I'm qualified to climb the north side because north side is more dangerous and there's no rescue. People have to qualify to climb the north side. And I says, you know, I have this ticket, why not I use it? Because it's not many people on the north side. Then the summit, you don't get traffic jam. Because it's only 1 or 2 days that you can summit this mountain within that whole 2 months. And everybody will queue up from the south side. That's why I choose to climb from the north side. And the last person from South Africa, woman who climbed the north side, was 26 years ago. Kathy O'Donnell. So much respect for people who come before us, you know. And I'm here to just follow her legacy. So I want to tell you how we climb. We have to do acclimatization. You don't just climb here and go there. And that's how we climb. There's never. What we do, we get to the base camp. We travel to the base camp. It was a long drive, almost 4 or 5 days to get to base camp, into that side. And then you get to here, it's actually intermediate camp. We call it the yeung camp. You go there, and then you go all the way up. This is the place that we rest most of the time. It's called Advanced Base Camp. So what we do, we go here. Most people will rest here. But what does Angela do? Because she's slow, so I need more practice. I'll go up. For 2 weeks, I will go up and I come down. Every day, I will go up again and I come down, just to make sure that I'm good acclimatized. To make sure that when I get to North Pole, I'm comfortable with it. I've never, not even one day, I took a break. Until my Sherpa says to me, we need to pack and go tomorrow. Then I knew I need to get ready. And when we get to the North Pole, so it took almost 12 hours to get to the North Pole for summer push. And then you get to Camp 2. There's another push and then 12 hours. I was actually quite strong when I get to North Pole because it was the first day. Get to second camp, my Sherpa was not happy with me. He says, "You're very slow, huh?" My goodness. Are you going to make it to Camp 3? So I pushed to Camp 3. I said to my Sherpa, you know, we really need another day to rest. He says, no. We're actually going back down because we have Haikun. I said, what is Haikun? No, typhoon. Oh, typhoon. So typhoon is coming. So when we get to Camp 3, look, we only have another 700 meters to go to summit. No. So I really have to tap very deep. I chanted. At the same time, I was saying to myself, you know that phrase, "Watinda bafazi." Watinda bafazi. Watinda bafazi. You strike a woman, you strike a rock. a rock. I belong here. I belong. I really chanted deep in there. And I'm here to make history. At the same time, people who are over. When I was speaking to Jo in the base camp, she says to me, we are collecting bras. We are collecting. So at the same time, when you're dropping that bra and paying that 25 rand for a new bra, you are climbing with me. So the next day, my shepherd says, you know what, we actually have that window. We might be able to catch it. But you're so slow, we're not going to have enough oxygen. You need to hurry, you need to really, hurry up. So that night, everybody leave at 10 o'clock. So Angela have to leave at 8 o'clock. I push harder. And we go through here. This is called the dead zone. Push through another 10 hours to get to the dead zone. And I see dead body right next to me. And I saw, and you have this, I bowed, lots of respect for that person who come before us. But actually have that conversation with that person, says, are you rested? Because this place is very cold and windy. Every day is minus 40 to 50. This is how we climb to get to the dead zone. It was really spiritual. It's not just a climb. And further down, you see another tube body. That's what happened. You ask yourself, is that going to be me? You watch every single step and making sure you're safe. And we get to the summit. I was the last person. Even they were leaving at 10 o'clock, they're still in front of me. I got there. My shepherd said, come on, Angela, push it, you're coming. You're almost there. Pushed. Get to the top. But you know what? You can only stay there for 5 minutes. And all my friends, they were climbing. They're much earlier than me. They were there almost 20 minutes. But you know what? I knew when to stop. I got there, took the picture. When he says we have to go, I ran. I know I can't stay for longer. And this year, we have 20% of people who actually have frostbite. So it was very dangerous. Even my other climber from Pakistan in our group, he got frostbite. It was horrendous, So got picture, take out the bra. That's what I'm here for. I take out the bra, and they look at me like, what? What is she doing? No, I'm here. This is what I'm here for. Take out the bra. Took the picture, ran. We ran. Come. So I pushed another 6 hours to get back to Camp 3. And we stay one more night and then push back down to Advanced Base Camp. Yeah, and I think really the lessons that I learned, it is not about the race. Climbing is not about competitions. I'm not here to compete with anybody, but I was there, pull. We were there, and just one step at a time, you know your goal, you work towards it. That's how life is about. And thank you so much for being here. I think that's all from